welcome to Information Technology Solutions, GRC solution for big data and AI demo. This is a quick demo for big data risk management and AI risk management. We all know today that organizations are increasingly relying on big data and AI analytics. It's very important that have a way to manage any risk associated with big data and AI as well. At Information Technology Solutions, we developed two use cases for AI risk management and big data risk management. It has been built on Archer GRC solution. Let us start with a big data catalog. We can collect here all the information and details related to all your big data projects here. The template of Big Data Catalog consists of several sections. The first section for general information, we can collect the project name, the type of big data, and the big data owner and business unit that are associated to this project. And for big data tracking, we can here have all the tracks details before the 3 V's, or the big data volume, velocity, and veracity. And of course, we add another one for business at the criticality of this big data project to the business. And the other sections are related to integrate this big data project to the business assets and multi-assets for the applications and technologies that rely on the big data project devices and storage devices for the big data storage and infrastructure. And of course, we can perform a data quality assessment. So we can manage all the quality of the big data projects together with big data access control assessment to see if the big data environment is secure and has proper access control applied. And we have a section for data retention. We can manage all the retention schedules that related to your big data resources and process activities as well. And we have here a section for attachment or any documents or manuals that relate to retention schedules. We have here the policy and authoritative source section. We relied here in the big data risk management on authoritative sources like the central banks and the new big data framework from NIST 1500. We have here the holistic view of big data management. We have 3 dashboards for big data management, and big data risk management and big data risk library for the big data management here. The management view for the business, and we can see here all the big data analysis for its type in your organization. And we can see the big data project and criticality in your organization. And on my right-hand side, we can see the authoritative sources by compliance ratings. We can measure your compliance rating for handling your big data project relative to the central bank regulation for the big data analytics and artificial intelligence. We also can see your compliance rating for your central bank regulation, and as well for industry standards such as NIST, for the big data volume, security, and privacy as well. We have here the big data catalog, where we can manage and have a real-time report for your projects, big data projects, its type, and the related business units. And we have here the tracking for your velocity and veracity and volume and criticality as well. And we can see the big data infrastructure. We can here see the linkage between your big data project and your organization with the big data owner, application devices, and storage devices implementation. And we have here the alerts card to see which access control assessment or awaiting review, so we can manage your risk and your big data risk management effectively. And we have here the quality assessment, so we can see any data quality assessments or assessments pending review. And we have here a big data high volume alerts. Here we have an alert for the big data high volume. We can see here also the retention schedules. For your big data project, we have the schedules, name and retention period and region. We can have here the retention schedule by country and retention schedules by region. We can manage your retention schedules with this eye view. And we have here the big data volume tracking. So we can track your big data volume as we mentioned before. And we have here 4 views. We used to manage any assessment relating to the big data project. We can see here the big data quality assessment used for the management of the approval cycle of the big data quality assessment and the quality rating for this assessment. As conclusion, we can see if this big data project is solid and we can rely on it for an AI solution or not. Secondly, we have here a simple pie chart to big data quality assessment status and big data access control assessment status as well. And on the low side view, we can see the processing activities overview, where all the processes activities that related to your big data projects, including overview, description, purpose of this processing, and categories of data subject, covering the customer's data or employees' data as well. And the categories of personal data such as name, address, and online identifier. Additionally, categories for the recipients. Summing up all the processing activities that is related to a data source for your big data environment. For big data risk management, we can here manage all the risks associated to your big data projects. For example, we can see here all the business units in your organization and its big data risk associated to it in number and ratings. We have here a holistic view for all your business units and big data associated risks. Here we have a control monitoring for the big data risk controls, such as failed and did not pass the testing, and we have also controlled that are not tested yet. These controls do not have any assessments for it, hence needs to be tested by self-assessments. We have here the big data risks without mitigation. In other words, big data risks without any actions to mitigate it. For the side view, it's a filtered for the big data risks with critical high and medium height to be able to communicate and manage with related business unit. From the first look, we know which to manage first. With the big data risk register, we can have a predefined risk register to your big data risk. For the organization that doesn't have any risk related to big data or any risk, they can use the predefined risk register we have here. On the other side, the risk elements and the procedure controls that reduce the criticality or the rating of risk. In the authoritative source, we link the control to the frameworks and compliances, such as Central Bank Framework and NIST SP 853, and then the NIST framework for big data, NIST 1500, and NIST framework for security and privacy. In summary, we have here a risk and its comprehensive control to reduce the risk and link it with an authoritative source compliance. All you must do is just plug and play this package on your Archer platform and just link it to your big data project and monitor the implementation of control process and the control effectiveness. And we have here a big data risk register. We can link all the risks to your business units and see both its calculated inherited risk and residual risk. And AI, we can see its mitigating control procedures. As mentioned before, both the risks and controls are predefined in our package to kickstart your governance journey quickly. And we have here any active data protection projects. If we launch any data protection projects or any big data projects, we can see here in the real time its reports and its overall risk rating with other data, such as the data protection name, its category, and appointed data protection officer. We have developed a unique big data risk library. This library is for organizations which don't know how to start their big data governance. Let's see. These cards gather the most important and most critical risk for an organization. For example, if we add the first category, which is called a big data risk, we will find here the organization risks category, which big data risk, and we have the risk name as well as description for this risk. This library will act as a manual for you for the most critical risks associated with big data. The library also includes guidance for calculating the likelihood and the impact. And the most importantly, we have included the prevention procedures and mitigation procedures that we can take to reduce this risk of this kind. We can from here to launch your risk project and manage your assessments. Creating a risk project by creating its scope, name, application scope, business units, and linking it with a big data project in your organization. Adding the risk manager, start date and end date. Hence, you can build your risk register using our big data risk library easily. Same goes for the rest of the cards as well in our big data library. Switching to AI projects, we developed a through menus to capture your GRC requirements for AI project. We have solution templates, so we can collect all the related information for your AI solution. For example, taking one of the AI solutions, we will find general information section. It holds the information needed to describe the solution, such as name, purpose, and description. Another section for stakeholders. The risk register section includes any risk related to the AI solution adopted. And of course, we have the mapping section. So we can map the AI solution to your infrastructure devices, application, and corporate objective as well. So we can have the holistic view for AI risk from the AI risk overview dashboard. Here, we can see all the AI systems that have high impact for your business and AI risks without any action to mitigate. On the other side, we have AI control compliance to check the compliance status versus the different business units in your optimization covering percentage of compliance. Moving to AI residual risk, we have here holistic view for AI residual risk ratings. We have a pie chart for all the residual risk ratings in your organization. Similar to Big Data Risk Register, we have a predefined risk register for AI risk as well. It covers the risk element, its control, linking this to an authoritative source like central bank compliances and COBIT 2019, for example. Continuing, we have in this chart control subject versus compliance for your organization, where we measure the subject domain for your organization and your compliance rating. So here are your compliances or effective controls for the domains versus the controls that need a test to ensure if these controls are effective or not. AI, it shows your non-effective controls. This matrix helps you manage your enterprise risk, covering the different domains, such as your strategy, your risk management, your governance, or your data and modeling as well. All of these together gives your organization a holistic view about your risks in AI solutions or projects across business units and the different control domains relating it to required compliances. And we have here all the holistic view for AI risk report that ties together risk name, risk description, AI solution, inherent risk, residual risk, and mitigation control procedure that will be help me to reduce the risk rating and residual risk, making sure the control is effectively implemented and tested. Bringing the synergy between AI and big data, we can see if any AI solution is dependent on big data project in your organization in one report. As we wrap up this demonstration, Let's highlight the key takeaway. Our expertise in big data and risk management is an invaluable asset for your organization in a world where big data analytics and AI solutions are pivotal for business growth. We stand ready to guide and support you in governing these domains. Our tools and strategies are designed to empower you in managing and mitigating risks associated with big data, ensuring your business not only keeps pace, but excels in today's competitive landscape. Embrace the future confidently with our GRC solution for AI and big data risk management. Explore the potential, and let's drive success together.